Hello my dear students, I welcome you all in Bhawna Mishra Pandey English classes. So today we are going to do textual question answers of a very beautiful poem, The Voice of the Rain, composed by Walt Whitman from your book Hornbill. So let's start. Question number 1. There are two voices in the poem. Who do they belong to? Which lines indicate this? So we know very well that in our poem two voices are given. So whose voices are these and which lines indicate this? One of them belongs to the poet. One voice is of poet and the other one belongs to rain. And in our poem, these written lines, line number 1, line number 2, line number 3 and 9th respectively indicates this, that in this poem two voices are given. Question number 2. What does the phrase strange to tell mean? Means strange to tell. This phrase is given in our poem. So what does this phrase mean? The phrase refers to a strange phenomenon. And what is that strange phenomenon? Strange means बिल्कुल अजीब. क्या था ऐसा अजीब? So that is, the rain gives an answer to the poet's query. When the poet inquires or asks, who art thou? Who art thou means who are you? So the rain answers. It is surprising to report the answer, means the poet receives answer also. So that's why the poet says that strange to tell. When the rain answers the question of the poet, then poet surprises, poet feels amazement, and the poet says that it's very strange. Okay, so let's move to next question. Question number 3. There is a parallel drawn between rain and music. Which words indicate this? So what are the words indicate this? The parallel between rain and music. Explain the similarity between the two. What are those two? Rain and music. So the following words or the phrases indicate the parallel between rain and music. Poem of earth. Eternal I rise impalpable out of land and the bottomless sea. Now impalpable means which is not touched, okay, without any touching. For song duly with love returns, both originate from a source, rise up, reach fulfillment, wander about whether cared about or not, and finally return to source of music with love. So some words are given here. These indicate there is a parallel drawn between rain and music, and here the poet says that that both, which both, rain and music, both originate from a source. Which source? That rain originates from earth, from land you can say, or from the deep sea, and again it rise up without touching from anybody and reach up in the sky, fulfills its task. In the same way, music also comes from our hearts. It completes the task of soothing someone. Then again it goes to our heart. So, wonder about whether cared or not. So, one word is written in your poem. Last line, that is wrecked or unwrecked, means someone or anybody heeds or not. Heeds or not means care about or कोई ध्यान दे चाहे कोई ध्यान ना दे. Heeds or not. So whether it is cared or not cared, finally return to source of origin with love. तो means जहाँ से ये निकलता है वहीं अपने origin पे वापस आ जाता है after fulfillment of the task. तो जो task है क्या, soothing का you can say, or other task, they both complete and come back again to its origin with love. So, question number 4. How is the cyclic movement of rain brought out in the poem? So, what is the, here the spelling mistake is given, R-A-I-N guys, R-A-I-N, alright. So, rainwater rises untouched out of the land and deep sea and gathers in the sky, where it changes form and then comes down to earth to bath the dry tiny particles of dust layers and all that lies buried under it. So what does the poet say here? That rainwater rises, reach to the sky or to the heaven, you can say, and from where it starts, origins. What is the origin? Origin is land or the deep sky, deep sea, you can say, and it gathers into the sky. When it rises from land or from the deep sea, it gathers in the sky, where it changes its form, because there clouds form, and again in the showers of rain it again comes down to earth and gives a bath to whom? To the dust particles or dust layers, and purifies the whole earth. And one more function it performs. What is that function? It gives to life the seeds buried inside the earth to grow them. Then it returns to the place of its origin. Again it goes there. Science textbooks indicates that water vapors from the river and ocean rise up to the sky due to the intense heat. You must have studied all this process of evaporation and condensation in your science books. They assume the form of clouds there in the sky, and after condensation drop down as rain. The water flows back through rivers to the seas and oceans. Means this cycle goes on continuously. So the same thing is described in the poem, The Voice of the Rain. Next question, question number 5. What are the two last lines? Why are the two lines put within brackets? Students, when you'll see the last two lines, I would like to read those two lines for you. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. So why these lines are put into the brackets? So the last lines contain a comment about music and its cycle. These differ from the first 9 lines because these lines are completely different from the first 9 lines described in the poem. The first 2 lines are the voice of the poet, whereas last lines 3 to 9 are spoken by rain. So we know very well that in first 2 lines the poet queries, the poet asks, who art thou? And the rest of the lines the poem narrates its own story. And the last lines are different, that's why they are put into the brackets. So the cycle of song is put within brackets to mark the difference in speakers but similarity in the content. So next, list the pairs of opposite found in the poem. So what opposite words are given in the poem? So rise, descent means first of all goes up into the sky and come back. Descent means then day, night. Then last one is wrecked and unwrecked. Wrecked and unwrecked means cared about, whether somebody cares or not. Koi dhyan de, somebody pays attention, somebody heeds or not. Okay. So students, in the next video we will discuss short answer type questions. Keep watching. Thank you so much.